Hi all and welcome back to our Kublai Khan Let's Play, where this episode, no matter what happens, I am going to figure out what is through here, if anything. There might not be a pathway to the other side of the continent through here, but you best believe we're going to find out if there is or isn't, because not having this canal city might really screw us over from being able to send a large navy out, because at the moment the only real port we have is in our capital, Xanadu. So we're gonna have to figure out, if we can't go the naval route, does that mean, let's get another privateer in here. Oh nice, we got electricity boost. We're gonna have to figure out, if we can't go the naval route, which is our ideal route. Are we gonna go science or diplomatic? Because I do think if we can't go navy, domination's probably not gonna work for us this game. I think we can get harbors. We have quite a few harbors now. We'll take that gold. But yeah, so going back to that earlier point, really, if we can't go navy, I think it's going to be too big of a pain to have to land troops in, let's say, like Suleiman, his empire. I really wouldn't want to have to land troops here. Just because it's going to take so long, right? So you have to think in terms of how long it's going to take logistically to get your units to actually attack. Because the longer it takes to actually coordinate moving your army, if they take it again, that's getting very annoying. But the longer it takes our army to get there, the more time they have to get better troops. And right now, if I were to move my cavalry all the way down from my land-based combat in this again, that's another annoying thing. I feel like we've been spending all our time fixing universities down there. We do need a theater square, but it looks like a commercial hub is more useful right away. Anyway, so back to that first point. If we can't get our troops to attack them anytime soon, it's just going to make it so much more difficult to quickly take cities, right? So let's say we get a brand new unit. Let's check this out. Let's say we get cuirassiers and field cannons. We'll go 2 for 1. And let's say we get all the way over to Istanbul. Or let's just say we make Istanbul our target. At the moment, it only has 52 strength. So our units, theoretically, shouldn't have an issue easily defeating its capital. But the problem we have right now is that it would take so long first to get them all the way up here to board the ships. I mean, maybe we could go here, land here, but we still have to make our way north. So first we have to make our way all the way over here. Then we have to get on the boat, get on the ships, go all the way over here, land, and then proceed to attack. And not only do we have to do all that, we have to do it all quickly, or else we're going to start having some severe loyalty issues. Where am I? Earth. So what that means, we could use another theater square. So what that means is that it's just really hard for us to take cities on another continent without a navy. The great thing about a navy is that naval units tend to have higher combat strengths in the first place, along with the fact that they have some really impressive range strength. I mean, 50 for... Yeah, this is only 10 lower than a field cannon, despite having, 5 movement and can travel over the sea, which is just objectively quicker to travel that way. So without a navy, it really just makes taking a lot of cities on a faraway. Oh crud! I forgot to take back Milta. When did we lose that turn? Ah, city growth rate. I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of annoying. But yeah. So it's really hard to like take faraway lands if you can't do a naval invasion. So
Economics is a subject that does not
we're
greatly
just kind of
respect
have
one's
to
wishes.
play that part by ear. We'll prepare to have a navy because, look, honestly, the worst case scenario, we build a very strong naval infrastructure, which doesn't hurt. I mean, it can't hurt to have a large navy, right? So we'll continue going that route. But if it looks like that's just not possible, we're going to pivot to more of a science or culture related game. Because, you know, at this point, you know, in all honesty, when I think about it, we've kind of won the game. You know, I don't want to make it official yet and say, oh, we're going to win, because things can still go wrong, and we still have to play well to get the actual win. But it's very hard for us to lose, or at least, you know, at least to be forced. It's going to be very hard for us to even be forced into one particular win type. I think we have, you know, the domination route right now. We have the science route. We have the culture route. We have them all in play because, well, our empire is just so large, so quick. And not only did we really quickly build a large empire, but we were also smart enough to realize when the gains were getting a little tough, right? So we noticed after we invaded Mali, which could not have gone any better, this was a flawless invasion. We went down to Syria, and again, we kind of demonstrated, by the time the Keshids and the heroes had already gone up to Mali, invaded, and came back down, we were able to take Uruk and Ur, so we did accomplish our main goal, but we weren't easily able to take the entire country. Look, now when we're this close to some, ooh, we can build the Colossus. But do we want to? No, this city's really not giving us any science. Well, actually, that'll help with that. But anyway, so fortunately, because I'll rotate back in a second after I load up some good things for our cities. So, alright, perfect. So, by the time we got back to Assyria, we were able to take our objectives, which was Ur and Uruk, essentially eliminating Assyria from the game by taking by far their strongest city and their probably third strongest, right? Which leaves them with really one city, Nippur. Adab doesn't look like it's going to be there as very long. Two inconsequential cities over here, and then one they lost to Macedonia. So, had we though not had this huge empire right here, we would have had some pretty big loyalty pressure issues here. And that's, again, looping back to the main point, it's really, I cannot stress it enough. Darn, do we not have that yet? I thought we... hold up. Yeah, we have corporations. Am I not on the tile? I only control 2? Okay. Well, we'll change that real quick. Next turn. Anyway, so what that whole long speech was really just saying is that if you're gonna plan an invasion of another civ, you gotta have a navy if they're not close nearby. A navy is the only plausible way, in my opinion, to attack a target like Suleiman. I don't think it's feasible to build a bunch of land units, awkwardly embark them, and then send them over here to, in my opinion, get slaughtered. And even if they do, again, like I said, the problem is, let's say they do accomplish their goal. How are you going to hold the city? you're going to need backup troops, more than likely. The problem is, all your backup troops take forever to arrive, because they have to go through the exact same process of build, travel, embark, unembark, invade. So a navy, on the other hand, we can quickly build it. It has really high movement. So when you build a navy, boom, shows up here. 2 turns, boom, already there. Much quicker, much easier to quickly,
It's not the
build a
towering
navy,
sails,
send it to 2 or
but
3 cities, have that navy immediately take those couple of... I have done that twice now. I don't know why that reminded me. I had to, before, I'm going to stop talking and get suzerainty of my city back. Anyway, so what you can do though with a naval invasion is you can coordinate it really well, right? So you can save up a lot of money in your treasury. Let's call that step 1. What you then do with step 2, well, you should do it at the same time. You save up money while you build a navy. Then, with your, what was that third spices it was referencing? I don't think we've done anything. Oh, Golden Mills Spices Megacorp. It's a cool name, actually. But when you have so if you save up money and you have a large navy, what you can then do is, yeah, it's probably slightly more money in a nice little road. What you can then do is use the navy, quickly take 2 or 3 cities, just real quick. What you're going to want to follow up with then is you'll buy a land army. By buying the land army on those 2 or 3 cities, you can quickly get 2-3 units every single turn in the area you need them. Oh, don't tempt me now. Don't tempt me with being able to get out of here. But then, I can get out of here. Oh, if this is a trick, I'm not gonna be happy. But then, you have, anyways, back to the point. By going naval first and then buying and building your land army with the cities you take via your navy, you have a really quick way to take a few cities, solve that loyalty pressure, and immediately shift the front from defending what you've taken to continuing to be the aggressor, which is what you want when you're the one invading another continent. Wasn't this the same guy who was talking bad about me like 4 turns ago? How quickly things change. But yeah, that's the real goal of a navy. In any game, a navy obviously can't, or very rarely can a navy invade a civ fully, unless you're playing on like an archipelago map. Xanadu is such a great city. I honestly wasn't even planning on making Xanadu a very great city. I just kind of happened by happenstance. I mean, everyone saw, I was pumping Ho a year ago. So Xanadu was pumping out settlers at the start of this game, and we weren't really too focused on preventing the. That's nice. We weren't trying to stop the population bleed out of the city because, we knew it would pay off in the end. It certainly has.
Light
the benefits. I'm kind of curious what I have. Can I? Yeah, why wouldn't I just do that? Okay. Oh, wait, maybe I can just do this too. I don't think I'm theming these at all. I think I just kind of did that because I liked it better, but oh well. But yeah, like I said, we didn't really care that Xanadu was losing population left and right, because we knew we'd get it back if we really needed it. And hey, turns out tough. It wasn't an arena though. Kind of near an arena. Kind of near an arena. We just knew that we could get the population back with these vampire castles, with these corporations, with trade routes. You know, there's a lot of different ways to grow a city quickly. But there's really not a lot of ways outside of, you know, war to get good quality land back. You know, had Assyria settled this area, I would have been in a much tougher situation. Thankfully, Assyria didn't, for some reason, settle that land. They left it to me. And you saw what happened. When you leave quality land to your opponents early in the game, they will take advantage. Which one's the gold one again? Is that you? No, it's this one. I'll take an extra turtles. But really, you see what happens when you forfeit quality land early. Someone's going to go and take it. And yeah, you know, at the start, it looks like you're doing better, right? Because you have those two cities, and you know, all their populations are higher. You know, you probably have higher science at the start, but unless you invade the guy that's taking up all the good land, eventually they're going to steamroll past you, and that's what we did. You know, we quickly took this whole kind of like V, which ensured all this land for us, and that meant that Assyria had to deal with just this tiny little sliver. And over time, you know, that... Oh, the city flipped. Yeah, that's a joke. Yeah, okay. But, you know, over time that led us to being so powerful that we could essentially invade an entire other city. I cannot stress that enough. By taking up all the good land and then improving it, we were able to become... Wow, where did all these come from? Oh, I hope I don't lose my... Oh, I really hope I don't lose my... I did not see this coming. But anyways, we were allowed to get really strong really early, to the point where... I mean, wow, they really wrecked my privateer that quick, huh? Are they that much weaker?
I think the human race made a big...
Frigates? I mean, not really. But I'm annoyed. That frigate was kind of expensive. The only good news is we did figure out, yes, we can get out from here. So yes, Xanadu will likely be projecting a lot of naval power very soon. But yeah, I mean, I just can't... I'm so happy about how easily this war went. You know, how often do you get on any difficulty just such a clean sweep? Honestly, it's shocking. It's very, very rare to get. Yeah, we wouldn't break even, so we'll just take the spy. Actually, I really don't even need that extra governor spy. We're not really using spies all that much. I could use a theater square, though. Now, I know some people are really big on spies, and, you know, they think spies are one of those first... You better not be coming for me. Oh, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna fly here, Wills. I don't know what kind of shoddy empire... Well, I do know what kind of shoddy empire you came from. And let me tell you, that ain't gonna fly over in the new Mongolian Earth. But yeah, really just... I can't think of many times where I've had... No matter I'm playing multiplayer, if I'm playing, you know, higher difficulty, lower difficulty, I really don't remember invading someone so comprehensively.
Time rolls ever forward without a pause.
Oh, nice. Did we get to, do I get to move them around? No. I don't really know. I'll be honest, I almost never go for diplomatic victories or if I go for a non-war based victory, it's almost always science, because I play most of my training you want to play that. Most of my gameplay is, we actually do really need a worker here, or a builder. Most of my gameplay comes from playing online, and it's very tough to win a diplomatic victory online because, well, a human's gonna know when you're getting close to that diplomatic victory point score, and they're very creative with how they'll stop you from getting there. You know, whether it be the entire world suddenly declares war on you, or maybe, you know, they'll just start all working together to kill off all your city-states and keeping theirs alive. That's actually probably the most common. If you start getting too strong, they will start killing off your city-states to reduce your diplomatic favor. Yeah, it's very tough to win a non-domination or science victory online, because those are really the two that it's up to you, right? So science is an internal thing. No one can stop you from generating more science. No one can stop you from, I mean, I guess they could stop you from invading them, but I think you know what I mean. They can't, you know, it's up to you if you sign a peace pact with them. You know, they can't really make you if you're already invading them. So just those other victory types, it's not as rehearsed in. It's probably the best way I could put it. Let's see if I can bait this guy into attacking that Keshig. I honestly would like to get this vampire a little stronger. So we'll see. I'll move him here next turn. If the musket comes up to kill these Keshigs, or this Keshig, I'll move him up and get the kill. Get the XP, or get the combat strength boost. And I think this is coming to us, right? Yeah, 8 turns. That's nice. Actually makes invading you pretty easy. And you have no walls outside. It looks like you're building them in Dundee. Why? Actually looks like he has 2 coastal cities as well. I gotta be honest with you though, as this is another issue with domination victory and why I normally go science. I don't even know if I want this land. I mean, that's a really, really nice campus. I'll give him that. A +5 actually, it's not even as good as I thought. And then this is another nice campus. You know, they have 2 nice oh, this city must be wrecking them. That's why it's pillaged, maybe. But, it's actually not too bad. 8 gold per turn. Let's see how much we can get. Can we at least get 20? If you're not gonna pay me 20. Yeah, alright. Alright, sorry then. But see, like, realistically, I mean, they got 2 nice campuses. They have a random entertainment complex. I'm not sure what that's doing. They have 2 harbors, or 2 aqueducts facing each other, but not boosting anything other than this with just a +2. I just don't know that I really want these cities. You know, I just don't know that we really want them. But that'll be it for this episode. I'll continue thinking of, you know, how we're going to wind up winning this game. But I do feel confident in saying that we will win. I mean, you can see, you know, he's kind of keeping up in science, but he's getting absolutely trashed in culture. We have plenty more room to expand if need be, and we have mass urbanization going on in our empire. So, no worries. No worries. I'll see everyone next episode.